I'm buying a condo. What is a condo questionnaire? Hey, it's Kelly Dix. Simply put, a condo questionnaire is a questionnaire that is sent from the lender when you're getting a mortgage on a condo to the management company or the association. It is a list of questions that they need filled out to determine if the condo complex is a warrantable condo complex, which means that they are able to give you a loan on that condo because most lenders do not hold their loans. They need to sell them, and a warrantable condo allows them to sell their loan on the secondary market. Most lenders don't hold their loans. They want to sell them right away and make some quick money on that loan. Okay, some of the questions on the questionnaire will lead to answers such as, is there a current litigation going on in the association? Are any of the members behind in their association dues? Are there any major repairs that have to be done? Does the association have enough money in their holding account to cover emergencies for insurance and repairs? Some other major questions on this questionnaire are there any current assessments being done on the complex? Are there more than allotted rentals in the complex? If there are too many rentals in the complex, a lender feels that that's not a stable association. There are not a lot of homeowners. So if there are not a lot of homeowners living in there and there are more rentals, it might not be a stable association. Another big worry could be that the complex is not complete. So if there's still a lot of new construction being done in the complex, that could make it a non-warrantable condo too. Okay, so pretty much if any of the questions on the questionnaire are not answered the way the underwriter wants to see the answers on the question, this could make the condo complex non-warrantable. Okay, so what can really happen if the condo is not warrantable? First off, the main problem starts with the lender not sending the questionnaire to the management company or the association early enough in the transaction. Because sometimes that could take a couple weeks for the association to get that questionnaire back. So if the lender waits too late in the transaction, by then the buyer has done their home inspection, spent money on that. They have also probably done their appraisal and spent money on that, and come to find out that the condo complex is not warrantable. That could be a big issue. So you might want to try and find that out early in the process if you can. One of the main problems is that condo questionnaire costs somebody money. Usually it's charged to the buyer with their closing cost at closing. However, the lender may upfront that cost just to get the questionnaire ordered, or they may charge the buyer upfront fee to have that questionnaire paid for in the beginning. If a lender does order that questionnaire and pay for it upfront, they are taking a little bit of a risk in case the buyer does not close on the loan. Okay, so what are the options to a buyer if they find out they wrote an offer on a condo and the condo complex is non-warrantable? First of all, they cannot go through with the transaction with their current lender. So they may have to find another lender. That lender may have to find an investor to take over that loan. If not, the buyer will have to make a decision. Do they want to go to another lender? Is the seller willing to wait to have the process started all over again? Another appraisal will probably have to be ordered because you can't use the appraisal from the past lender. Another option could be that the lender would hold your loan as a portfolio loan, which means it's a loan that they would keep in-house and not sell to the secondary market. That could be an option too if the lender even does portfolio loans. So it's a good idea if you are trying to buy a condo with a mortgage, you need to probably ask these questions and ask your lender what are the solutions if you run into a non-warrantable condo. And also the buyer has to be able to qualify for that non-warrantable loan if he does find another lender that will give him one. Not everybody does non-warrantable loans. So as far as a buyer being able to qualify for a non-warrantable loan, sometimes the interest rates are higher and sometimes a lender is going to want a higher down payment. So that might stop the whole process right there. So another option too is maybe to find somebody that has cash that can loan you the money so you can purchase a condo with cash. So really, when you're buying a condo too, it doesn't always get discussed that you're going to have to pay this fee for a condo questionnaire. Lots of times it could be a couple $100s. So if you're really tight on money, this could be an added expense that you're not really planning on paying for. If you are looking in a particular complex, you can call that association or management company and ask them what their fee is for the condo questionnaire. Every complex and management company will have different fees for their questionnaire. Okay, so something I'm asked too, can you detect if a condo complex is non-warrantable? It's not that easy all the time. One way you can tell is possibly if the recent sales in the complex have all been cash deals. That might be a red flag that it is a non-warrantable complex that you can't get a mortgage in. Also too, it could have been mortgageable. However, something may have happened that on that questionnaire would cause a problem now for a future person getting a loan in the process. Also too, sometimes the sellers, they have no clue if their complex is warrantable or non-warrantable. If they don't go to their meetings or know what's going on in their complex, they may not even know. One other point to make too, even if you call the condo complex, because I've done that myself, asking them, do they know if they're a warrantable or non-warrantable condo? And most of the time, they don't know what I'm talking about. So really, my only suggestion, if you are looking at a condo complex and you may think something is going on in the complex, have your lender order that questionnaire right away in your transaction and possibly have a backup plan if you think there might be some issues going on, to maybe where you can have a lender that does non-warrantable condos or a friend that can loan you some cash. Thanks for listening.